in this video, we are working with the equation 2 to the power of x plus 2 to the power of 3 times x is equal to 10. Now what we're looking to do here is to solve for x. The best way to do that is to substitute 2 to the power of x with y, so we can solve for y and simplify this process. So we'll say that y is equal to 2 to the power of x. So let's go ahead and write that in. We'll have y plus y cubed is equal to 10. Now we want to set this equation equal to 0, so we're going to subtract 10 from both sides. And that leaves us with y cubed plus y minus 10 is equal to 0. Now in order to be able to factor this, we need to play with the numbers a little bit. So we would agree that y is the same thing as saying 5y minus 4y, correct? So we're going to write that in instead of y. Now we're doing that so that we will be able to factor this out and eventually solve for y. So once we have done that, we can pull out a y from y cubed minus 4y and pull out a 5 from 5y minus 10. That leaves us with y times y squared minus 4 plus 5 times y minus 2. And that is all equal to 0. Now we can factor this a little bit more because the y squared can be rewritten as y plus 2 times y minus 2. And everything else stays the same. Now that we have done that, we can go ahead and do two steps at once. So we can factor out the y minus 2 from both sides of this. And then we're going to multiply out the remaining numbers. Our y times our y plus 2 as well as our 5. So it'll look like this. We'll have our y minus 2 times y squared plus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now that we have done that, we can set both sides equal to 0 and solve for it. We can do that because any number multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. So as long as one of these sides is equal to 0, we are good. So let's get a clean slate. So as a reminder, we know that y is equal to 2 to the power of x. So let's first start with setting y minus 2 equal to 0. So if we add 2, it means y is equal to 2. And since y is equal to 2 to the power of x, 2 to the power of x is equal to 2, which means that x is equal to 1. So now let's go ahead and work with the other side. Y squared plus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. Now, if we use the delta of the quadratic formula, we can go ahead and plug in our a, b, and c value, which equals 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 5 is equal to negative 16, which is less than 0. And that is a problem because we cannot plug in negative 16. So therefore, 1 is our final answer. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please comment down below.